In this video, we are going to be analysing Microsoft because it was asked for in the comments. So if you want your own stock analysed, throw that in the comments. We'll get round to it when we can. Now, what we're looking at, again, like we said, Microsoft about flat on the day, up about 0.25%, but that is relatively good considering the markets are flat on the day. But what's really key on Microsoft is, firstly, you can see where we are. We have been consolidating for the past kind of month, or kind of 2 weeks. But overall, where are we consolidating? So we're basically just consolidating within this range here. And what you can see is, firstly, we're holding this first deviation support on the 6 month. But what we're also kind of holding as a resistance is our second deviation on the 1 year. So we're kind of just trading and kind of being range bound between these two levels, as you can see kind of clearer there. So what I'd really be waiting for is definitely not trading it right now. And it's kind of waiting for that break to the either side. And I'm not a breakout trader, so I wouldn't trade the initial break itself, but that's where the next trading opportunity will come. So if we can break to the upside, if we can push up to around that second deviation on the 6 month, which is around a 17-point move to 327 to around the 330. Again, that's going to be our second deviation on the 6 month, third deviation on the 1 year. If we can come into here, this is really where I start turning short bias on Microsoft. The reason for that is, firstly, you don't tend to see stocks trade past their third deviations, and even if they do, it's very short-lived. So really, if Microsoft can come to this level, again, that's where I'm really looking to flip that position and start trading it short buy. So that would be kind of my high optimistic goal in Microsoft, and again, then looking for a reversal play on there. But if for any reason we did go quite parabolic, we started breaking through, then we're looking at a 350 resistance, which is our third deviation on the 6 month and our fourth deviation on the 1 year. Again, if we did get here, I think that level is very unlikely in the near future, but if we did, again, also looking to play that short bias. But my main focus, really the only way I'm trading Microsoft, is if we can break that bit higher, break up about another 20 points, and then I'm looking at a short bias play there. Once we're in this range, obviously not looking to trade it. And if we end up breaking to the downside, there is a long bias opportunity around 289. Probably not something I'm going to be trading myself. I prefer trading reversals, not so much trying to get in on these trends. So to me, that's not an ideal trading opportunity. But if you're a trend trader, that was definitely a key level to be paying attention to. And if we broke lower between 282 and 268, this is our statistical mean between the 6 month and the 1 year. Now, if you've watched this channel before, you'll know statistical mean is not a level I like to trade at all, because the reason for that is a fair value. So from a trading perspective, it doesn't make sense for me to be opening a position at fair value. So the only way I use these levels are as targets. So if I was holding the stock short, for example, my absolute final target would be this range. And again, if we were long below this level, obviously that would be our final target on the other side. So that's how I use this level, is a trade to it, not off of it. If we did start breaking that, this is when I would start looking at it more long bias as a reversal trader. So I'd be looking at 260, 245, 237 as key levels. But really, I don't think we need to focus on these lower levels for the time being, considering how high up we are from now. Obviously, we're not going to hit that most likely anytime soon. So really, the main focus as of right now is what happens when we come out of this range. If we snap to the downside, potential bounce at 290. If we break to the upside, definitely looking at it short bias between that 328 to around 330. So that is my breakdown of Microsoft. If you enjoyed the video, why not drop a like and subscribe? And why don't you check out this analysis video?